together, and one of my responsibilities and joys is to help organize this event. And so thank you so much for coming tonight to see the final production of all the hard work that's been going on, not just today, but for many, many weeks. Tonight, you have about close to 200 kids here between the elementary and the middle school and high school choruses. And you're going to get to hear both groups sing. They work very hard. Before I turn the microphone over to Ms. Kim House to introduce our guest clinician, I do want to take the time not only to thank you as parents for your support in the arts program here at Nash-Rocky Mount, but also to thank the music teachers. I would like for those that are behind the stage to pop their heads out right now, and those that are back here with our elementary. If all of our Nash-Rocky Mount music teachers will stand now, I would like to start with applauding them. The love of your children that they teach every week, and their commitment to them that we can have this concert tonight. I'm going to turn it over to Kim House, who's the music teacher at Spring Hope Elementary, and let her introduce our first guest clinician. Thank you again.
I have the honor to introduce tonight Jeremy Tucker. Jeremy Tucker is the artistic director for the Raleigh Boy Choir, as well as the music and theater arts education consultant at the North Carolina Department of Public Instruction. A native of North Carolina, Mr. Tucker holds a bachelor's and master's degree in music education and a degree in drama from the University of North Carolina at Greensboro. His music education career started as an elementary music teacher for 7 years and a high school choral director for 7 years in both Wilson and Cary, North Carolina. He is a nationally board certified teacher in music education and the winner of the North Central North Carolina Public Schools Regional Teacher of the Year. Mr. Tucker was the assistant music director for the National Broadway Tour of Oliver, the musical, and has worked in New York as music director for the nation's leading performing arts training center for the Broadway-bound high school students, Stage Door Manor. He is not only in demand as a musical director, but also travels the U.S. serving as a guest conductor for choral festivals. His choirs have performed across the United States in notable venues such as Carnegie Hall, as well as internationally across Italy, Ireland, and England. Mr. Tucker is a recipient of the North Carolina Symphony's prestigious Maxine Wesleyan Award for Outstanding Music Education. In July, he will begin serving as President-elect for North Carolina's chapter of the American Choral Directors Association. Please welcome Mr. Jeremy Tucker.
just a little bit of time with these students, I should say musicians today. They have come in very well prepared, and I can only attribute that to the incredible instruction that's happening here in music education. So if you would give your child's music teacher one more round of applause. Events like this across the state do not happen in every district and in every county. And so when they do happen, it's really important for us, after the applause finishes and the lights go down, to take time to talk about the success story and the impact of experiences like this that have been had on your child specifically. And so I really encourage you after tonight. I see video cameras and I see pictures and I see people paying attention. So in your memories, I want you to lock some of the things that you hear or experience this evening. And I want you to make sure that you share those success stories with your local administration and your key decision makers here in Nash-Rocky Mountain Schools. I believe from my current job that we do not hear the success stories enough. And not only that, we don't hear the success stories of music education as a vehicle to learn with our students. And so what helps more than anything is your voices being heard and sharing those success stories like this program tonight. This doesn't happen in every district. And so you're very fortunate to have events like this for these superstars behind me, because they only grow more socially and emotionally. And make sure that your voice is heard in that positive light from what you've experienced and what your kids have experienced this evening. Also, special kudos to Ms. Suzanne Weaver, the coordinator here for arts education in Nash-Rocky Mountain Schools. I work with her at DPI, and I've known her for many years, and it's been a joy to come back every year to watch this festival grow and grow and grow. And that's because of her leadership and coordination here in the district. So thank you, Ms. Weaver. She's over there. Small things. First, I have to recognize two instrumentalists that are up here on the stage that aren't mentioned in our program. Both of them are new music teachers here in the district. First, Mr. Howell, if you'll wave, he's going to accompany us on percussion on the next piece. And then, this is like a little known fact, okay? Secrets here, secrets. This next, I have to be selfish and share this really quick story with you. But this next student, next teacher was my student when I taught in Wilson County Schools. And now she's a teacher here at Rocky Mountain Schools. And my last thing that I want to share, I don't want my part to be longer than the concert. But I think we started today with these guys behind me. Somebody's not happy. We started today talking about the difference in kids and musicians. And we spent a lot of time talking about what that means and how we transform ourselves from just kids to musicians. And they have done a phenomenal job trusting someone that they just met. And I think that all of them, after tonight, can you hear me? Yes. Okay, good. And we have a lot of inside jokes. I hope they'll share those with you. But they've done so great. And I said this last year, I'm going to say this again. They all deserve ice cream after and Dairy Queen. Is it Dairy Queen here? They've done fantastic. Sorry. Thank you again.
clinician and guest conductor for choirs in North Carolina, Maryland, Nebraska, Iowa, Wisconsin, Arizona, and Illinois. She has previously served as a church music director, choral conductor, handbell conductor, pianist, and vocal soloist. She is a member of the American Choral Directors Association, the National Association for Music Education, National Collegiate Choral Organization, College Music Society, and Pi Kappa Lambda Music Honor Society. In addition to her conducting and scholarly activities, she also enjoys singing, playing piano and guitar, identifying ways to collaborate with other musicians, running, and going to baseball games. She has sung at a TED Talk given by Eric Whitaker and has sung backup for the Rolling Stones. Dr. Gravel received her Doctor of Musical Arts in Choral Conducting and Pedagogy from the University of Iowa. She holds a Master of Music from the Bob Cole Conservatory of Music at Southern California State University, Long Beach, and an undergraduate degree from Luther College, where her areas of study were music, music education, and religion. Please welcome Dr. Shannon Gravel.
You've all had your workout. Again. Can we just give an extra applause and kudos to the souls that had to be in the front row? I was like, and the teachers movement. They were like, movement? Okay. And I was like, great. And they're like, how are we going to do it on the risers? And I'm like, we're not. And then when we got here and we staged it, I was like, guess what? Front row, you're here. And some of them were like, you sure? yeah, I'm sure. First of all, I have to say that this has been, I actually didn't have a chance to speak to them right before the concert, and I normally do. So I'm going to say a couple words to them, and I want you to hear them. This has been an absolute joy to work with you today. We got to lunch, and I said to Mr. Tucker, and I said, where's the morning gone? I had so much fun working with you today because you have a spirit, and you had a focus, and you had a willing heart to come in here and learn and sing, and that is everything. And this has been an incredibly wonderful musical educational day for me. So thank you for that gift that you have given me. I think that you have done a fantastic job. And I am sad that we only have 2 more pieces left. Okay, but now I'm going to turn around and I'm going to talk to them about thank you for all your heart and soul. I want to do, first of all, you should know that when studies have shown that when you sing in a choir, your heart rates start to line up with the people you're singing with. There is that much humanity in music making with other people, and it is hard to test that sort of thing, but it's an incredible, valuable community that we create when we make music. It's also an incredible learning experience. So saying all that, I want to take a few moments and I just want to acknowledge, first of all, if you are either district administration or any school administration, if you will stand up, and if we can thank you for your support of music education, go ahead and stand up. If you are a school or district administration, thank you. Thank you so much. And that includes Suzanne. That includes Suzanne Weaver, who was over there. So thank you to you for all of your work on this. Right, snaps here. And then I would be remiss if we didn't take a moment and recognize all the teachers, elementary, middle, and high school. If you are a teacher, a music teacher, will you stand up and be recognized? Music teachers do what they do because they have a heart for it. Because they believe in the power of music and what music education specifically can do for students, whether that student chooses to go into music in their future, and some of you have said you are, or whether you don't. It's still incredibly valuable, so thank you. And thank you for all of you for your support of the music education programming here. And if there's anything I can do to help support your continued work in music education, please let me know. And then, of course, thank you for coming. Thank you for your work. I had an excellent time working with you today. We're going to sing our second to last piece.
I'm not a stranger to the dark.
our elementary all-sound department.
with your musicianship, with your behavior, everything. We appreciate you so much. Thank you again, parents, for taking time out of your schedules and doing all the coordinating that it takes to get them here and to pick them up. But before I give you directions on how to get your children back, let's give one more round of applause to Dr. Gravel and Mr. Now for some logistics. If you are the parent or guardian of an elementary child, don't come get them off the stage, please.